Hello and welcome to another Respond training video. My name is Rich Winter, EDI Analyst for TriTech Software Systems, representing the Respond billing product. In this presentation, I will be explaining how to group data in the Reflector Report Generator. Grouping is a way to organize the data you're requesting. Without using grouping option, each call is printed and defaulted in the call date order. Grouping can be done on almost any type of call data. And for this session, I'm going to show you how to group by charge IDs, grouping done mainly in the footer band. This report is called Base Charge Unit. I created the columns, call number, charge IDs, charge description, charge total, units, and the main detail, the totaling in the footer. I'll print this report and give you an idea what it looks like. You can see the call number IDs, they're all in a hodgepodge area. So what I want to do is I want to get these all in specific order. I want all my ALS charges together and my BLS. I want to group each individual charge ID, base charge ID, into themselves. So we'll close this report. We'll run down into the footer, where most of the grouping is done. So we're going to click on the group, and like I said, we're going to group on charge IDs. So we're going to grab the charge object and drag it into the box where the parameter is. We're going to click on parameters. And we're going to do the charge ID, and we're going to do the base charge. And we're going to use all active charges, and active usually means those reversed. And we're going to do by the charge occurrence 1. Click OK, accept, click OK, and you notice how this group order is part of the grouping. You have to have this entered as a main group, and the group order is number 1. Click OK, and we'll save our parameters, say yes, and as we print this, you should see all our ALS charges, all our base charges are now grouped into them, each individual grouping. We got total calls of 6 of the ALS and 5, so we have a total of them also. The next thing I want to try and do is I can do 2 groupings within one group. So I'm going to go back out into the footer, and I'm going to go into group by again. Now I want to group by the unit, so I get my charge IDs and my units all in a group. So we'll go down into the objects here and grab unit, drop it in the parameters box. We don't have to, this is pretty self-explanatory, we don't have to do anything with that. We'll accept that, click OK. Okay, we have to save. And now we'll print. Now you notice that all the ALS charges are also in group by the units. So there was 2 calls that were ALS for unit 2. And again, there was 2 calls for unit 3, 2 for unit 4, and then we get to BLS this way. Now, we can also do a little bit differently. We can switch the grouping to find out how many ALS units, what unit had what base rate. So what we're going to do is we can't move these, unfortunately. We'll just delete it, and then we'll click new, and we'll add in that charge ID again. Parameters, remember we had these here, we had used the base charge, active, and 1. Click OK, accept, OK, save, yes. Now when we print this, now we have the units all grouped together, 2, 3, and it shows you what they have, what the base charges were for those units. So the units are all grouped together first, and the charge IDs are second. Before we had the charge IDs first, and the units were the second grouping. So this kind of switches things around. It gives you a lot of options to be able to get what you're looking for. See, and that should conclude this presentation of how to group data within the flexible generator. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions, please call Respondent Support phone number, and have a great day.